Got the engine pulled, got started on the tubs. Subframe's raised like I said last time. The wheels are no longer mine. They're my boy Ariel's. And I started cutting out the floor so I can raise it. Got the first part for the frame knocked out. Got a little bit more cutting to do and I have some more framed out. First piece of the frame mocked up. Not tacked up or anything yet, just kind of held up by itself. Got the cut pretty tight. Looking good so far. Got it all tacked up from that side all the way to this side. Gonna get this all cut apart and plated, but I just threw a long piece in to keep everything nice and square and have something to weld to. Got it sitting at 22 1/4 on this side and 22 1/4 on this side as well to keep everything nice and square. It's coming out pretty good so far. Got another piece of the structure mocked up. I'm gonna make sure it's all squared. Got the framing all done. Threw in some support pieces right here and then some 45 cut pieces just to tie everything in together more. It's a little overkill, but I'd rather be overkill to be safe. First piece of the floor somewhat in. Need some sound deadening and some seam seal. And then I'll be throwing a second layer over top of this shit. Just so it looks kind of OEM. Been a little while since that last clip I put in the video. This is how the tubs are looking now. Got that panel welded in. Got this panel welded in. Started body filling all that over there. Smoothing it up. These are the wheels I'll be running. They're BBS RS's 16-inch face, double stepped out to an 18. 6.5-inch barrel. I'll be running the barrel as lips because they don't make lips big enough. 4-inch barrel. Got the second layer all welded in, seam sealed. Mocking up the driver's side now. Just got to tack it in place and then start welding and seam sealing and it'll be done. This is how the floors came out. Everything seam sealed. I threw some sound deadening underneath and spray foam. Didn't really record that process because it's pretty boring and I mean it's pretty self-explanatory in my opinion. I didn't cut the trans tunnel out yet. Because I'm throwing a T56 in. I just don't have one yet. So whenever I do get one, I'll be mocking it in place and then cutting out what I do need to cut. I don't want to just start cutting shit out that I don't need to cut because it's just more of a hassle than anything really. Here's a quick little side view of how it's kind of looking. I want to go lower than this. I don't know if I'll be able to yet, but this is high radius. These arches are about 4 or 5 inches higher than OEM and it's tucking a good amount. So I'm pretty happy with that. I do look like I have maybe 1.5 inches of space to go lower between the bottom of the wheel and the rockers, I guess you can call them. Over here, I fucking think I'm maxed out pretty much. I mean, I could probably go like an inch lower if I wanted to with the tire on, so I'll probably end up doing that. The coilover is maxed out in the rear, so I'm gonna have to run a 3.5-inch spring and some helper springs because this wheel is a pain in the ass to get in. Here's pretty much how we're looking right now at the bottom of the car. Everything's flat as fuck except for the pinch welds right there. But that'll get smoothed out when I drive the car, so I'm pretty happy with it personally. I was able to get the car on the ground. I'll put some pictures up of how it looks kind of on the ground. It's gonna sit 2 inches or so lower than it looks. I still got to do a lot of clearancing, so I'll post up videos when that's done.